So our image preview is looking pretty rock solid now. Let's take a look back at our mocks for our documentation, or for our application, excuse me. And kind of review our progress on here. So we've got our home page where we list out all the categories. We have our categories present inside of our header, and the header is visible in both of our current pages that we've got defined. The last thing we need to implement is our image detail page here, where a user can click on a particular image and then see that image in greater detail and see any comments that have been left about it as well. And the user should also be able to see the title and the description page on there as well. So let's go ahead and close this and go ahead and get started. First, we're going to need to define how a user will reach that image detail page. So we're going to make it simple enough. All they have to do is click on an image in this gallery here. Pretty straightforward. So as was the case back in topic list, we're going to trigger navigation by adding a link tag in image preview here. So at the top, we'll go ahead and require in React router. And then we'll pull off the link property. Cool. And now we need to place our link somewhere inside of this component here so that when a user clicks it, they're going to get that navigation occurring. Well, in this case, we don't really need this div here, so we'll just replace the div with a link. And now that we've got the link on here, we need to ask ourselves the same question we had back in topic list. What path are we going to navigate to? Well, to keep things simple, back in topic list, we navigated to topics/ID. In this case, we'll do basically the same thing, and we'll just say that whenever a user clicks on this link, we want them to navigate to images/this.props.id, where the ID here is the ID of the image that it's assigned by Imgur. We'll go ahead and save this and then open up our routes file because we need to add another route. So we'll add another route here, and we'll say whenever a user visits images/ID, we want to render the component image detail. And we haven't made this component yet, but we will in just a second. So we'll import that now. If you save this file right now, it will of course give you an error, so don't worry about that. So we'll just say image detail, and then we'll immediately create our image detail.jsx. Cool, so let's go ahead and scaffold out this image detail file. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We'll just require React again, and then we'll do the usual we'll say render is a function, and we'll return a div. I am an image detail. Terrific. So I'm going to go ahead and save image detail. I'm going to save routes.jsx. And now you'll notice that my cursor is a little hand, meaning that we can click on this image. So I'll go ahead and click it, and we navigated to images/ and then presumably the image for that, or the ID for that particular image. And it says, I am an image detail. Cool, so this is looking pretty good. All we need to do now is update our image detail to go ahead and fetch information and comments that's relevant to this image given the ID that's provided to us by this.params.id. And we'll go ahead and do that in the next section.